Alrighty, so today we are going to be looking at the Book of War items. We're going to be looking at how to get all three of them, and then we are going to talk about who you should get with these, the characters that are going to be the most beneficial, and all the rules that should abide when you are doing this process. So, the first thing that we need to look at, this mission right here, all we have to do is level up the super attack of a character once. That's going to be super easy. Just go into your box and you can either use a Kai or you could use a character that you might have multiple of or something like that. Just for this instance, let's use this free Go tanks, and like I already have them, but the process will still work the same. Use the same character, do this really quickly, boom, bam, bop, you're ready to go. Now, the next stage. We have to clear a stage with at least 50, any stage with at least 59,000 Zeni acquired. So if you want to absolutely make sure that you get the Zeni, I recommend doing the Hercule Big Bucks Zeni challenge. It's in the growth tab, excuse me. Go to the Z hard difficulty, and then you could just run it on auto, but we're going to speed it up. So for the sake of this, we will go ahead and run this event real quick. And right there, we're at 39,000 Zeni. Right there, we are at 39,000 Zeni again. So boom, we are at 59,000 Zeni. And I guess you could also get some additional while you're here as well. It doesn't really hurt, right? So of course I have intros on because, you know, I'm smart like that. But we can watch Vegeta yap real quick with Goku. At least this intro is quick, but... And then we have another one because, of course, why not? But with these intros, it doesn't really matter. But moving forward, we just need to get 59,000 Zeni. So this one is super easy. Now, the last mission is deal a total of 5.510. So 5,859,510 damage. Now, you might be asking, how are we going to do this? The answer is quite simple. We're going to throw you guys in slot 1, and then we are going to go for the 24 key, and that is going to give us over a 5 million super attack, or at the very least it should, and that should be over 5 million damage, right? So I believe this goes, it doesn't have to be done in one attack, it's just done over the course of the game, so you could easily just multitask with this specific thing, bring like a tech unit that does a lot of damage, and then you should be good to go. So that was 5.3 right there. Unfortunately, that was not enough, but you get the idea. And just make sure you bring like the correct characters and stuff like that, and you should be good to go. If you're having trouble, just use attack up items and stuff like that. We already got it done, so we don't have to worry about that. And there we go. So that is how you get all three of the Books of War. Now we just need to make sure that we know what the items are. And now that we've done all those missions and we've collected them, we should have 3. Now with these 3, you're going to go over here to the Baba Shop exchange, and now you're going to be able to see an inventory of characters, you know, that are popped up right here, and you can be able to choose 3 of, or one, like, so you can essentially choose, you can only get one of the character, right? So essentially what we're going to be doing is looking for 3 specific characters because you cannot buy a character 3 times. So STR Goku, I would say no. This family Kamehameha, or you can get 3 of these. So it's 3 of the family Kamehameha, excuse me, and then it's 1 of the other characters. So if you don't have a character, I think that's rule number 1. I would recommend that you go for one of the characters that you are missing, and that would be my first rule of thumb. Now, the second rule, if you need some characters for a dupe, or if you need a dupe of a character, go ahead and buy that next. And then last but not least, if you have all these characters rainbowed, you probably aren't watching this video if you have all these characters rainbowed, but if you do, just buy the Kais and you are good to go. Now, if we want to talk about characters that I think you should or should not buy, we'll just go down the list. I think STR Goku, unless you need copies of him, do not buy him. These guys, all 3 of these characters have already Easy 8, and they are well past their prime, and considering these are not Dokkan Festival exclusive units, I can't guarantee that they are going to be getting a super Easy 8 anytime soon. So that is important to note, but none of these characters here I would recommend. I don't think they really have much value. I believe Goten, I think, is a Rainbow Orb Changer, if I'm remembering that correctly, but not worth buying with these, considering they are limited. This Goku right here from the Metal Cooler movie has a little bit of utility, and his Easy A is like okay at best, but in terms of endgame content, there's nothing going on with that bad boy. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, again, no, I would not recommend that you get a copy of him. He's old, he's already Easy A. The Super Easy A is more than likely not coming anytime soon, so I would say that you're better off avoiding this character if you can. Or obviously you can, but STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, again, another case of you just don't need him. I guess he'd be okay. Like, I know if you like the Father-Son Kamehameha as a moment and you don't want to summon for like a premium LR with this, I guess this would be like the next best thing, right? Just a free copy of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I'm sure a lot of players would not mind getting their hands on that. We have Physical Ultimate Gohan. I would say, yet again, no. Do not buy this bad boy. He is not very good. Kaioken Goku, the tech version, is okay. His Easy A was like recent, quote unquote, compared to some of these older units that we've been looking at. Like, this is the newest EZA that we've looked at on this list so far. I guess he can be all right to fill out like a Kamehameha or a Goku family or a Saiyan Saga team. Like, you could toss him on there and he'd be okay, but not somebody that you're really going out of your way for a copy of. AGL Gohan, again, no thank you. He's just okay, or he's pretty bad downright. I'm trying to be nice as possible here, but this Gohan sucks. AGL Goten, I'd actually say isn't the worst purchase in the world, especially if you have the Dokkan Fest physical Goten and Trunks, because you can run a team around Goten and Trunks, and you could have, like, it's the physical Trunks that's a sub EZA, and then this Goten that's another sub EZA, and then there's an Android 18 sub EZA that, where is it at? We can go ahead and look at the Extreme Z battle. It probably is live. It's a pain in the ass. It's 3 enemies, but if we go down a decent bit, it might be live as we speak. Where are you there, partner? Yeah, we have so many EZAs now. We are getting there. We're looking for like Saiyan Day last year. Yeah, here we are. We're like, it's like right here. Yeah. So this EZA right here, all 3 of these characters are decent sub EZAs, especially if you are running them alongside of the Goten and Trunks Dokkan Fest. I think that is a good choice. Can't go wrong with that, especially if you have the Trunks and Android 18. So that Goten, I would say I would half recommend that character if you want. This Super Saiyan GT Goku, he's okay, but I wouldn't recommend him. Same thing goes for this physical Gohan right here. No thank you on that one. Goten, again, no. I guess the cope with this Goten is I don't believe he's EZA'd yet, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he's EZA'd yet. If we go to, where is it? We go Super in Youth. No, yeah, he hasn't EZA'd yet. So if you want to do a prospect EZA, like a character that could potentially get one, I would say that Goten is a good choice because he could still potentially get his EZA, and that's obviously a nice little sign of hope there. The same thing goes for this version of Goten right here. This Goku, I would say skip. This Gohan, I'd say skip. This Goten, I would also say skip. AGL Goku. So I guess we can kind of talk about these last 3 to wrap up the video. The last 3 characters on this list I'd recommend that you buy are AGL Angel Goku, because he's an orb changer and I think he has value. This Int God Goku is pretty impressive, and then Future Gohan. So quickly, just to wrap this up, the characters I recommend that you buy are God Goku first, Future Gohan second, this Angel Goku third, and then this Goten fourth if you want to potentially save for an EZA down the line, as well as this AGL Goten. So there we go. Books of War, how to get them, who you should exchange for them. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and let's go ahead and do some member shoutouts. Okay, so we have a bunch of new members that we have to shout out today. We are going to be doing special shoutouts to Callie Manning for joining the channel today, Saffron Coriander for joining the members today. I can't talk. Big Han, No, Sky Knight, Cheese, and Baby Chicken. These are all, I believe we shouted out Baby Chicken in the last video, but I forget. But we'll just do it again. So big shout outs to all of these guys for joining the family of members here. If you guys want to join as well, you can consider clicking the link in the description to further support the channel. It helps create content just like this. But again, big shout outs to Callie, Saffron, Big Han, No, Sky, Cheese, Baby Chicken, Rylick, James, Macker, Static, White Tea Steve, Anto, Wet Towelettes, Blitz, Wanix, Joao, Shafted, Ashish, Scar, James, and Raudo. So big thank you to all my members. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my content. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.